welcome back to a brand new season of the Combine. Everybody says hooray!
Hooray!
Oh my goodness, it's a great day today. We're back in the studio. Football starts up as soon as humanly possible. It's a week from Thursday. Today we're filming on a Monday, airing on a Wednesday, so 7 days exactly. 8
Or
days.
6. 6, 7. All right, enough of that.
So we were talking about Hoopify for a while. That guy
was
sucks.
bad. Yeah.
We don't like him. But before we get into why I hate Hoopify so much and some of the rookie performances in the NFL preseason, we're going to do a quick word from our sponsor, the intro of this video. We'll catch you after this.
Yeah, leave it all on the court. Leave it all on the field. You gotta give it 100. That's from your head to your heel. This is the time that you want it. It's time to jump in and run it. Let's get to jumping and running into securing the deal. This ain't pretend, it's for real. Turn up the temp just a little. With stakes so high,
He's gonna make the throw. It's a touchdown.
Good looking for him. Block throw as always. Mike Evans, he scores again.
Mix it up for the combine. Push it to the limit. How I give it at the combine. Bet I blow your mind when it's lights, camera, showtime.
Scott-a-boom. Bow. We're back. We're back from the intro. The intro just happened. You saw
was a good
very
intro.
good intro.
That was
We
great.
are here with Matthew Bracker.
Oh,
Hooray! Matthew Bracker's sitting right there. Yeah, there you
there I am.
So, Matthew Bracker, he has to get to a cycling class with his lady. We're trying to get him out of here as soon as possible.
Putting that on there. Yeah, for sure.
Matthew Bracker and I have girlfriends now. What happened? Oh my God. All the people at home, they said, oh, Ty Patton, what are you talking about? I said, I'm a reformed man, okay?
Yeah.
I have been to the pyramids of Egypt, okay? I have seen ancient Greece. Never before have I ever thought Matthew Bracker and I would have girlfriends at the same exact time. so
Wow.
It's a good day today.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Brack is here to help us talk about some rookie performances in the NFL preseason, okay? Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, Jackson Dart, among a handful of others, have played their first few games.
Yeah.
And needless to say, some of them kind of stink.
Yeah.
Not good.
For sure.
So, starting things off with somebody that we think stinks, we think won't do much, might do something, who knows? Cam Ward,
Yeah.
Cameron Ward from the University of Miami. Tennessee Titans, a horrible organization.
It's rough. It's rough out there. No depth really for him to work with. Well,
They got Tyler Lockett, that's something.
but that's about it.
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, they're kind of in the trenches of the NFL for sure. You know, and it's tough because Cam Ward didn't look super great this preseason. I mean, he didn't really do much, so there's not really much to grab. I feel like, I mean, 10 for 19. A lot of drops from his wide receivers.
A lot of drops.
He put the money on some. He had some good passes. I will give it to him.
You know what he's got? He's got a little bit of a certain touch. He's got some pocket presence.
Yeah.
He's got something going where I think he could get potential in this league. Calvin Ridley and him have a somewhat halfway decent connection, But all in all, nothing there that I'm too keen about. It's just average quarterback playing in an average system. Tua Tagovailoa Part 2. So, on to the next, okay? In the same kind of situation, Cam Ward stunk. You know who else stinks? Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah,
what
man.
a surprise.
What a bum.
He had a good first game coming out. That first preseason game, 2 touchdowns, great completion.
Got the Nike
percentage.
ad and everything,
It was a great performance. I really thought this is the next starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. But what did the Cleveland Browns do? They cut 4 of the 5 offensive linemen that played with Shedeur because they stunk so much. He was sacked 7 times in 2 games. That some of those are him giving himself up. There was a certain play that I recall that most of you will remember where Shedeur Sanders decided to take his snap, take his drop, run 25 yards in the wrong direction, and then try to hit a little footloose action, and then absolutely just railed.
For a guy who has so much confidence, he plays so scared.
He does.
He
plays so he's nervous. I can't really explain it. It makes me kind of actually frustrated.
Yeah. No, I
watching all
agree.
this.
I agree.
So, outside of him, okay, 2 guys that we think have done very, very well. Let's start with one of them that's not a quarterback, but we have to mention we are UCF students. This guy's a UCF alum, a UCF dog. He's an animal. He's a beast. You might as well keep a leash on his neck.
Come on.
Stop
Say his
him from
name.
running around.
Say his name.
It's R.J. Harmon.
Yeah.
A little R.J. Harvey.
RJ Harvey.
Mix a little Scott
Great.
Stapp and Creed. It's Creed has not left. Okay, now we've
Never gonna
finagled
leave.
We've dipped our fingers into the honey mustard that is Pearl Jam, but we're still a Creed family here at the Combine. Okay, we still support Scott Stapp,
The official
Mark Tremonti, over the
musical
rest of them.
sponsor of the
Official
Combine, of
musical
course, of course, of
sponsor,
course.
Please.
Yeah, of course.
Scott Stapp, I went to your concert. I saw you
We
play.
went. We went.
Oh, we went.
Say
we
we.
went. We went. We went. How about a little...
RJ.
So,
All right.
so
Come on.
Scott, who's also in the room, is going to be here on segment 2. He's also a big Creed supporter. We're going to talk about that later. So, RJ Harvey, Matthew Bracker, what do you got? Go!
I'm so happy that he is a Denver Bronco, and I have said it on Nighttime. Last season, season before, future Denver Bronco, future Denver Bronco. I might not know much in this world, but I knew RJ Harvey was going to be a Denver Bronco, and he looks like a pretty good one. That 1A, 1B with Dobbins, oh my God. That's going to be so good.
Dobbins is going to be dropping down the depth chart as soon as we find out how good RJ Harvey is.
Awful jersey number.
Huh?
37? Come on.
You know what? That's just bring it back straight from the days of Franco Harris, okay? I like it. All right, finally, Jackson Dart. Last player we're going to talk about, New York Giant quarterback. Technically second on the depth chart behind Russell Wilson, but you could also make an argument that Jameis Winston currently is higher than him. Great outing.
Yeah,
he
amazing.
looks fantastic.
Obviously the best performance of any quarterback.
Yeah,
the whole
everyone here will die on the hill that we thought he was a first-round draft pick, except for Tyler Brownrigg. That guy Tyler Brownrigg thought he was a fourth-round draft pick, and you were wrong.
Boo,
how about
Tyler.
that? Yeah, how about that?
Just kidding, Tyler. I love you.
Anyways, this was a super speed. We sped through this segment.
Yeah.
We didn't have a ton of time, but you know what it is. What it is when a certain day comes around where you don't even think you're gonna get to film the actual show.
Oh my gosh, this was a roller coaster,
It
guys.
was a roller coaster. Hey, class before us. Hey, you guys suck, dude. We need to figure this out. They came in, they ruined my studio, or our studio, I should say. I don't want to get too, what's that word?
Really?
Possessive. I
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
get too possessive.
yeah.
But they ruined it.
You're passionate.
You're ruining it.
Yeah.
And
You're ruining
we
it.
came back in, we fixed it, we got it going. Hey, that's what good people do. That's good journalism.
Good job, guys.
We fought through
Good job.
adversity.
Shout out, everyone.
There was a little bit of animosity there. We fought through it. Okay.
Yeah.
Matt Brack, thanks for coming. Enjoy the cycling class. We'll ask you what happened next time around. Yeah, little cycling.
You can't.
Little one of these. How about this?
Okay.
We're kicking the feet. I know they can't see.
Oh,
the
we
feet,
are.
but we're
They can
kicking
see.
them. We're kicking our feet.
All right,
right
they
now.
can.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
It was a
All
good
right.
segment. We'll catch you on the next one. But for now, everybody at home, take a breather, take a break. We'll be right back with Scott in like a minute.
Hi, sorry to interrupt your show, but I want to give you a little rundown of everything we do here at the Hitting the Field Network. My name's Nick Cohen, and I'm the host of Hitting the Field, our flagship show heading into season 21. Live streaming every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, we talk about anything and everything sports. Tuesdays, we have season 3 of Girls Got Game.
Hosts Katie Sue Christensen and Mia Flores discuss all the biggest topics in women's sports.
On Wednesdays, make sure to tune into season 7 of The Combine, hosted once again by Ty Patton. This podcast dives deep into every detail about the NFL season. Next on Thursdays, we live stream season 11 of HTF Bets, brought to you by Andrew Gregg, Diego Ortiz, and Ben Huber. Any sports betting questions? I'll let the pros answer those on Thursday. Then TGIF, because we have new episodes of season 9 of Nighttime, hosted again by Matthew Bracker and Kathleen Moore. Nighttime keeps you up to date on all UCF and collegiate sports. Penultimately, Edgar Rodriguez and Patrick De Leon are back for season 2 of HTFC. Soccer is a year-round sport, so make sure not to miss HTFC. Lastly, end your week on Sundays with our vlog squad, asking the hard-hitting questions and letting you behind the scenes of our studio days. Make sure to follow us on our social medias like Instagram and TikTok to stay updated on all HTFN news. Remember to subscribe to the Hitting the Field Network on YouTube, leave a like and comment, and with that, I think we're ready for your next segment. I've been Nick Cohen, and enjoy the rest of your show.
Hey, we're back. We took a little bit of a break. Nick Cohen just talked to you, Mr. Fancy Suit and Tie. This guy, he recorded a new PSA. It's very good. I really like it. I thought it was a great PSA. Hey, how about real quick in the podcast studio, a big round of applause. Yeah, good job, Nick Cohen. Good stuff, dude. It was a good one. I liked it. But with that out of the way, we are here with Scott, SCO-T. This guy's a second-time Combine guest now because he was on the mock show. We had a lot of fun on the mock show, I feel like. We just yapped about nothing for a good little bit, and talking about different foods and such, which is a little bit of a foreshadowing, I should say, for a future Combine episode where we're going to be tasting burgers. trying burgers from around town. You know, a couple little burgers, okay? You might as well call me Donnie Wahlberg, and he's Mark Wahlberger. You know, we're figuring it out. How are you, Scott?
I'm great, man. I'm ecstatic to be here. I'm so excited.
That jersey is so nice.
Oh, yeah, it was...
Hey, if Scott goes missing and his jersey winds up in my closet, not my fault.
I had to do a little bit of jersey rescue, man. I had a big old, like, brown stain right here, dude. I had to do, like, bleach and everything, like, right in this area, dude. I had to be careful. And I got a little bit of on the black, so I got a little Sharpie. I had to, like, dot it on there, dude. I was so scared, man.
Yeah.
I was so scared.
I walked in today, and I thought this was going to be like a little bit of an O.J. Simpson situation where I'm like, I got to come get that jersey, you know?
Oh, no.
You know what? I'm going to be more like a Bro J. Simpson. How about that?
Bro J. Simpson.
I'm Bro J. Simpson. I'm not going to do it.
I mess with it.
I didn't wear the gloves.
Hey, man.
This might get cut out, might not. Who knows? It's a wonderful combine experience. Welcome to the everyday life. Okay.
If the jersey doesn't fit, you must have quit, man.
The jersey doesn't fit is insane. Judge in the courtroom, Judge Judy sitting out there. Hey, bailiff, whack him upside the head. Did you wear that jersey? It's like, no, it didn't fit.
Oh, man. This is great.
Okay, so we are doing something a little bit enticing, okay? I was sitting there talking to Scott the other day, and I said, hey, what might be the best sports team of all time? Okay, what is it? All right, who's the best team? What was the roster record? Did they win a Super Bowl? We're trying to figure this out. We couldn't figure it out. What are you going to do? Until I had a thought. If a team wins every year, okay, if a team wins something, if they're the best team in that league, then they're, by virtue, there has to be a best of the best, correct?
Yes, sir.
So today's going to be a tier list day. We're giving Scott some teams of all time. Scott's going to pick and choose his favorite teams, put them in this tier list, S all the way down to D. I'm going to put the template up. It's going to be right there. Woo! I'm going to put the thing up right there. And people are going to see it. It's going to be a tier list. And we're going to fill it in with some teams. It's going to be fun. So we're going to start off a little hot. Start off with something, rep the brand. Scott, your first team, 2020 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay,
Yes,
head coach Bruce Arians, Tom Brady, Lenny Fournette, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski, and that's just the offensive skill unit. Team winds up 11-5, 4-0 in the playoffs, and yes, they did win the Super Bowl. Great team, Tampa guy. What do you think?
Hey, man. I mean, this is the only team besides, of course, last year's Philadelphia Eagles to beat Patrick Mahomes, especially the year after he had won the Super Bowl against the 49ers. I think this is a stacked team. This is generational. I mean, I think the best place to put it for me, I think, is A. Okay. Of course, I don't think they're up there with some other teams that are on this list, but I'd have to put them at A. I mean, there's no denying it. I mean, we had players like Jason Pierre-Paul. We had players like
Big University of South Florida guy. What a bum.
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
Pierre-Paul stinks.
Horns down.
Yeah, horns down. All right. Stay with Tom Brady. Stay with me on this. 2007. Do not win the Super Bowl. Perfect 19-0 season. 2-0 against the Dolphins, by the way. Lose the Super Bowl, but the roster was fantastic. Obviously, Bill Belichick, head coach, Tom Brady, Lawrence Maroney, Wes Welker, Randy Moss, Dante Stallworth. Just the offense, mind you. Defense still has Vince Wilfork, Mike Vrabel, all kinds of big players. 19-0 season, almost perfect. Lost in the big one. Where do we go?
You see, I think if you're going to lose to Eli Manning in the Super Bowl, I think that's got to deduct your points a little bit, a lot of it. That can be debated.
Eli Manning guy, I see.
I mean, my parents were big Giants fans when I was growing up. I kind of converted them to being a Buccaneers fan later on. They kind of joined.
Yes.
They kind of joined that bandwagon after 2020.
Yeah.
Team we just talked about, of course. But I mean, needless to say, I mean, with just Randy Moss and Tom Brady on that team, I think I'm gonna put them at a B spot, and that might be a hot take there. But I think if you're gonna go all the way and go have a 19-0 season almost, then you're gonna lose to Eli Manning. I think you're gonna take some heat for that, and I think that's why I'm gonna deduct some points there.
Yeah, you know what? I like him. I don't hate it because, no, they did not win the big one. Winning the big one is a huge part of being the best team of all time. But I will say we have 6 more teams to go. Not all of them are football. Okay, we have some mixed in. Let's dive right into that. 1995, I almost said 2000. 1995 Chicago Bulls.
Oh, man.
Okay, fantastic team. Steve Kerr, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. Just in the first 4. Okay, this team was loaded, absolutely loaded. Phil Jackson coached them up. They did win a chip, 15-3 in the playoffs, including the chip. Okay, excellent outing. One of the best records of all time, too. 10 losses through an 82-game season.
That's
1995
crazy.
Bulls, led by Michael Jordan, go in the...
I think I'm going to put them in S tier.
Oh!
First S tier. Yeah, man. I don't think there's any debating with that, especially with other teams on this board. And that's why I was saying with the New England Patriots team, of course, they went 19-0, but I think it's crazy. And what you said, an 80-game season it was?
82-game season.
82-game season, 10 losses. That is undisputed S tier.
Undisputed S tier. Well, you know what? Let's knock out the other basketball team right here and now. Then I was thinking originally this is going to be a Miami Heat slot for that prime 2012 era. But you know what? If I put them in there, they might just take the whole thing home. I got to make this interesting. All right. How about some 1986 Showtime Los Angeles Lakers?
Ooh.
Okay. Great team. Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, headlined with a bunch of other good name people. But just to speed up time, I'm going to run through it. Right. Coach is still Pat Riley. They did, in fact, win a chip. It was part of that dynasty of the Showtime Lakers that lasted about 11 years. But this was probably the best year of that dynasty. All right, you pick one year out of a dynasty, prime, one of the best all-time scorers in NBA history. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, also star of the movie Airplane.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
movie, very funny, big Leslie Nielsen guy.
Yes, sir.
Showtime Lakers. We got an SAAB. Whoa! Hey, take it a minute. Bengals are finalizing a new 1-year contract with Trey Hendrickson, $30 million. Yeah. How about it?
How about it?
They should have traded him.
Who day,
Should
man?
have came to the Bucks.
Should have given it, yeah.
It's a bad day in history. Anyways, Los Angeles Lakers. Sorry to cut the conversation. It's
All good, man.
big news deal. We got to
Yeah,
get
big
that
news.
primed out. LA Lakers, where we stacking them? What do we got?
Oh, man. That one's a hard one because following that with the 95 Bulls, oh, man.
Showtime Lakers, maybe not the best team of all
Yeah.
time, okay?
I would
but
say-
some of the best players of all time.
I would
But
say it was definitely a different league. Definitely a different league at the time, and definitely a different game. With that being said, if they were faced up against players today, and if they were faced up against the Bulls, I would probably put them out of the teams so far. I'd probably put them at a B tier as well.
Ooh, after or before the 2007
Yeah,
Pats?
maybe. Ooh. Oh man, now you've got me rethinking it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You can move them around if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'll keep them at B for now.
Yeah.
And then once we get more to it, I think we'll switch some around.
All right.
Yeah, I think for now, blind ranking, I'll put them at B.
Okay. I'm sticking them behind the Pats because the Pats are a better team.
Yeah, of course,
okay.
of course.
God, this guy Cohen cannot take a hint. Okay, the Dolphins, not good. Okay, they're not a good football team. All right, next up on my list, 2019 Louisiana State University.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
Some people hate this team. Some people love this team. I am in the latter. Okay, how in the world are you going to have Joe Burrow, who was a first-round draft pick? Okay, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who was a first-round draft pick. Jamar Chase, who was a first-round draft pick. Justin Jefferson, who was a first-round draft pick. Just in the offensive skill unit, okay, on the same team at the same time, and then still on the defensive side of it, Damone Clark, Patrick Queen, Caleb Von Chason, Grant Delpit, okay, Derek Stingley. It just gets me fired up. This is a good football team. It's a good football unit. They go 13-0. Regular season, 2-0 in the playoffs, won the chip, not a single blemish on their schedule. This team was undoubtedly one of the best college football teams of all time. And I don't want to say it, but if you don't put them S tier, negative ball knowledge.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I am.
S.
S tier, smart
Right there.
man.
Oh
Very
yeah.
smart man.
There's no disputing that whatsoever.
Top or bottom of Chicago Bulls. It's up to your discussion because Chicago Bulls are a great team.
I'd put them at top.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm keeping them at top.
Ooh.
Yeah, top of the tier.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, literally,
Quite
just having, I don't mean to glaze here, but just having MJ alone will add you points. And it's the 95 Lakers, man. I know, like, LSU's team, amazing. And being S tier is a monster score, especially in this ranking. I don't think I can put them above the Bulls, 95 Bulls.
Okay. We're sitting at 5. You have 3 left. Okay. I think the list looks good now. You know what? We'll ask you opinions of the producer over here. You know, a certain friend of ours, Edgar Rodriguez. He's sitting over here. Is the mic turned on, Edgar Rod? Do you have...
Can you hear me? Is that on?
I can hear him.
Myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Edgar Rod is over here in the producer chair. He's filling in for the
Why are you hiding
absent
it,
nobody, who's our producer right now.
are you hiding
Edgar
it?
Rod, out of the current, how do you call it? Out of the current tier list, okay, I'm staring down LSU and Chicago Bulls in the S tier. I'm staring at a Tampa Bay Bucks 2020 team in the A tier, and I'm staring down a 2007 New England Patriots and a Showtime Lakers in the B tier. Would you move anything, or how do you feel about this?
You know what? I'm going to trust Scott so far.
Yeah?
Those are tough choices, but I want to see the next 3.
Yeah.
See how it all shapes out.
Smart man.
And then we'll see if we shift anything around.
Smart man. Very
There you
smart
go.
man.
Yeah,
Okay.
have a
Trust
fully.
in you, Scott.
Yeah.
I trust you.
I
He
trust you
him.
too.
He trusts him. Okay. I have 3 teams left. 1 from 3 different sports. Okay, this is going to get a little bit wild. It's a little bit interesting. 1998 New York Yankees. Okay, fantastic baseball team. Fantastic baseball team.
We're talking. Scott,
Infield sitting with
I trust you, I
Jorge
said.
Posada, Tito Martinez,
Keep going.
Derek Jeter,
keep going.
Paul O'Neill,
Keep going.
Bernie Williams.
Give me more.
David Cohn, David Wells at pitching, and then all the way in the back,
man.
you still have relief of Mariano Rivera.
Oh, yeah. Play Enter Sandman right now.
Your designated
No, I'm just
hitter,
kidding.
Darryl Strawberry. This was the most complete baseball team I think I've ever seen.
All
I'm
right.
not even a baseball guy. I don't like baseball. I find it boring. I find it slow. I have respect for the 1998 New York Yankees, the only team in history that I think will ever compete with the Babe Ruth era of baseball. That was prime baseball. Then it fell off, and now we got Shohei Ohtani playing both ways, and, you know... This guy's. I mean, he's got enough time out there to take 2 dumps an inning. This guy has more time on his hands than I've ever seen. Game is slow. I don't like it. 1998 Yankees. He did good.
That's a baseball team.
Did good.
Scott,
This is rough to talk about. Okay?
Oh, no.
why?
Only just hearing the Y word shivers me as a Rays fan.
Wow.
Especially
Don't
especially since we're paying rent to them right now.
We are
the
paying
Rays
rent
are
to them
paying
right
rent. George Steinbrenner Field.
How you liking it?
Not good.
I won't lie, it's bad. It's not a bad place. I won't
likes
lie.
it.
I
He
like
likes
it, but you know, I think baseball belongs outdoors. But you know, I miss my dome. I miss the Trop. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the '98 Yankees, and the Rays were founded in 1998. So we're gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
So the Rays aren't in the picture. So I'm gonna be totally unbiased here with the Yankees. I have them. I'll put them at A.
A tier.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put him at
You know
A. And
what?
Edgar is
No.
disappointed
As
right now.
somebody,
I can
including
see it.
myself, who's very biased towards the Rays. It's hard not to give them credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
It's easy to put them low.
Yeah. Monster
So,
team.
For
Monster team.
you to say A is a good thing. Now,
Yeah.
I will say, regardless of whatever you think, they belong in the A tier. They're going behind the 2020 Bucks.
Yeah.
Because it's a Tampa thing.
I guess so. But what team did they beat? Was it the Padres that year? I could be wrong.
Potentially.
Those
Edgar
Padres.
Rodriguez to know more about this than I
Great
do.
Padres team.
We're gonna see how you feel about this, because I mean it's on his shirt. 2021 over the cap Tampa Bay Lightning team. Okay,
What's a salary cap, man?
what's a salary cap?
Oh man.
Nobody knows.
Monster team as well. I'm gonna try not to be biased right here, especially with the crest on my chest, and especially with I think I'm gonna monster team. Mikhail Sergachev right here on my arm, on my back. We have Steven Stamkos. We have Nikita Kucherov, of course. We have Braden Point.
Don't
I
forget
can
about Patty Maroon.
I can never forget about Patty Maroon. Big rig, baby. We
Big
had
Minnesota Wild guy now, which I hate. I despise. We got him. We traded him for like a 6th-round pick. I still haven't forgiven them for that. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, we had Yanni Gordon, his original run with the Lightning.
Yeah.
Incredible run with the Lightning. Honestly, dude, we had Andrei Vasilevsky, I think, right at his peak performance. And I think it's a team that could easily now, if they're playing now as Florida Panthers, I think they could beat them easily. And I know I'm gonna get a nasty look right now, but I think so. I won't lie. The Florida Panthers now are definitely stacked, just like the Tampa Bay Lightning, except they are not over the cap like we were. So I think that's a big reason why we are in the Mickey Mouse talks with that team. And it was a little fishy, and then we had conference realignments against the Montreal Canadiens, who nowadays you could never imagine in the finals. So again, hard truth. I'm being completely honest about my team. I'm very, very humbled to say that I would put them at a B.
A B?
Yeah, rough B.
Where at in the B? You got the
Probably-
Patriots and the Lakers there.
I would put them probably above the Lakers, under the Patriots.
I think Cohen over here. Cohen's in the room, by the way. Just in case anybody's wondering, Cohen is commandeering our airspace. He's a big Florida Panthers guy. He just wanted you to rattle.
He was giving me that dirty look, and he
behind me though, also in the producer camera. But
yeah.
I think a B, like, that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Especially above the Lakers, behind the Pats. I think that's fair.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And
I approve. And the jersey's fire.
Thank
Jersey
you.
is so
Thank
fire,
you.
dude. The jersey's
I love
very
it, dude.
nice. It's a
Man,
nice jersey.
pretty penny was spent on this, and I was devastated when Mikhail Sergachev got traded to the Mammoth, but it's all good now. It's all good, but
Okay, now I have to make it an honorable mention. We're not going to put it in, but as an honorable mention, because I did have to leave this team out. The 2001 Miami Hurricanes are one of the best football teams ever. They're not going to make the cut, unfortunately, because I think there are too many good teams, and I want to spread the love to some other sports. But, like, in a room where you have Jeremy Shockey and Kellen Winslow as your 1 and 2 tight end, and that's just your tight ends. Andre Johnson was the receiver over there at the time, right? Clinton Portis was your running back. Willis McGahee was your fullback. Ed Reed was on that team. It's very, very good. Credit where credit's due. Fantastic football team. Okay, but your final team, old Scotty boy, is the Steel Curtain 1978 Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay,
Oh, man.
Terry Bradshaw, Rocky Blyer, Franco Harris, John Stallworth, Lynn Swan, Randy Grossman just on the offense, but the defense was Mean Joe
man.
Green, L.C. Greenwood, Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Ron Johnson, Mel Blunt, Donnie Shell, Mike Wagner. That team was phenomenal. They go 14-2 in the regular season, 3-0 in the playoffs, including the Super Bowl, which they won. Arguably the best defense of all time, maybe save for the 1985 Chicago Bears, but there's a very good argument to be made that they are the best defense in the National Football League, period.
all right, before I go into this, I just want to say Mel Blount, superstar KO legend in Madden
Superstar
20.
legend. This guy's
Oh,
really
yeah.
ball knower.
Oh, yeah.
2020 Madden NFL, you know
Yes,
how it
sir.
goes, baby. I love it.
I don't want to be on the ground when the time flies, man. Fire song from that soundtrack, man. Oh my goodness.
Hey, what if we brought an Xbox in here and threw
Dude,
Superstar
through
KO up on the
Superstar KO, man,
How
we
about
had.
bring it all the way back?
Dude, I remember.
Nostalgia episode.
Dude, I remember getting Snoop Dogg, dude, and I'd always choose Bruce Arians' team as well. I always have to have that bias, but man, stacked team.
Was it Quavo on that team? Or what?
Quavo, dude,
Quavo in
yes.
there, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I
we had.
don't want to be on the ground when the time flies. Oh my god, it's
Oh
so
man,
good.
great song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, matter of fact, speaking of Superstar KO, I had this disgusting highlight with Nick Foles and Superstar KO where I ran for like a 62-yard touchdown. If we have time in this episode, I'm going to put it on screen right now. If we don't, I'm just going to cut this out. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Dude, that's fire.
It was so disgusting. When you watch this episode back, you're going to go, oh my god, I bet. I didn't know you were like that with the sticks with 62 speed Nick Foles, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, we're back to topic at hand because we got to get out of here. 1978, 78, Steel Curtain?
I think it was 78, right?
78 Steel Curtain, Pittsburgh Steelers. Last spot on the tier list. Where are you going?
This is a hard one. This is a very hard one for me because I know that Steelers fans have that as their main claim to fame. Basically, it was the Steel Curtain. And Mean Joe Green, we have Mel Blount, like I mentioned. Man, I think I'm going to put them at B, and I'm going to put them at the bottom of B. Now, I think for a ranking like this, it's fair to not have a C and D team because we did not have a single C and D team, in my opinion, on this ranking. Now, we could have that disputed by our lovely producers, but in our Yap session after this. But, man, I think I'm going to put them at the bottom of B because I think out of all the teams we reviewed, I think they're probably at the bottom of the bar.
Which feels crazy.
Yeah.
But I respect it.
Yeah.
Now, separate note, before we ask the opinions of the producers, I'm going to give them some time to think it over. Breaking news has occurred. Amari Cooper has signed with the Raiders. He's heading back home, coming just off the heels of Jacoby Myers requesting a trade. We either have some huge story breaking, Geno Smith, Amari Cooper, the new connection down there with Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers on the move potentially, or maybe this is just incentive to keep Jacoby Myers around with the fugaze that Geno Smith is going to win a Super Bowl down there, because that's not happening. This guy Ashton Genty and Geno Smith are not winning a Super Bowl. Sorry about it. Okay, I think we've given him enough time. Would you say?
I think so.
Edgar and Nick Cohen, you are my judge. You are my jury. You are my executioner. You will tell Scott whether or not he is stupid and idiotic and a moron, or if this guy put together a good list. Okay, I'm going to read it back to you while you're sitting over there. We got hey, Jordan Evans in the shot, too. Say hi. Hey, everybody's right there. Look at that. Cohen, Edgar Rodriguez, Jordan Evans are in the room. So, tier list, we're looking at LSU up top 2019, the 1995 Chicago Bulls rounding out the S tier. A, we got the 2020 Tampa Bay Bucks, followed by the 98 Yankees. And then B tier, our most heavily stacked, we have the 2007 New England Patriots, the 2021 Tampa Bay Lightning, the LA Lakers, Showtime Lakers from 86, and then the 1978 Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain defense, rounding this whole thing out. Gentlemen, is there anything that you would change from this list? Is it a completely right list, or is it a completely wrong list? What do you like?
Anything bothering you?
I think it's pretty valid, your take on having no C or D tier teams.
I agree.
However, I would think the Patriots should be at the back of B tier.
Ooh.
Under the Steelers.
Okay.
Under the Steelers.
Wow.
I'm just wondering if there's a little extra space in S tier, personally.
I know you are.
Just throwing
I
that
can't
out there.
I can't in my heart put the Yankees at an S tier. And I know that is the worst bias you've probably ever heard. I can't in my heart. And
God, listen.
I just can't do it, man.
It's also two sides of the same coin, because you look at it and he can't put the Yankees in because he's a Rays guy. But at the same point, he can't put the Bucks in because he's an honest guy.
Listen.
You see.
I don't know if the Bucks are truly an A tier.
What?
Ooh.
Wait. He said not an A tier?
Not an A
You
tier.
think they're a B tier?
They might be.
Why?
I think we got a Dolphins fan in the building.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you're right, but
Oh my goodness.
don't know if
Giovanni
they were
Bernard
as
was on
good.
that team.
Dude,
He
yeah.
was a
So
third string
what?
running back.
So
Giovanni
what?
Bernard was a third
At
string.
his best, he was an RB2.
All right, Ollie Gordon the second. What are we talking about? Come on,
watch
man.
Him shut you up.
I'll leave you with this. That team that you are refusing to put into S tier, that was the start of 3 straight World Series, Scott. That was the start of 3 straight. Could have been 4 easily.
The start, but not the end.
True, but hey.
Hey. You know.
Ty, do we have time to read those names? Oh, I won't make you do that. But just
You want me to read it again?
rewind, and listen to those names again. That's a beautiful listening.
No. Let me read it one more time. In fact, I'm
we're
going to
gonna
read
get
it
it again?
off the phone so everybody can hear it all at once.
All right, let's do it.
In my coach was
Change
Joe
Scott's
Torre.
mind right now.
Okay, my infield was Jorge Posada.
Yes, it was.
Tino Martinez.
Yes, it was.
Derek Jeter.
You hearing this?
The big 3 over there. My outfield is Paul O'Neill and Bernie Williams.
Dude, my shell's
the big 2
cracking,
out
man.
there.
Stop it.
Okay. My pitchers were David
I'm boiling,
Cohn,
dude.
David Wells, and the relief pitcher was Mariano Rivera.
Come on, Scott.
And then finally, my big designated hitter was Darryl Strawberry, who is known going back and forth between teams through those 80s and 90s years. Fantastic designated hitter. Found his way onto the Yankees for that stretch of games. And I will say, out of a 160-plus game season, they went 114-48. 11-2 in the playoffs with a World Series win, which started off 3 years. But we're not talking about those other 2 years. We're talking about this year, which is where I say, hey, 2020 Bucks led to a great 2021 year. We could have won the Super Bowl had Antonio Brown not developed CTE in the middle of a Jets game and got butt naked and ran off the. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I stopped myself. I have self-control. Yeah, you know what? That's good journalism right there. That's what that is.
Hard-hitting journalism.
That's hard-hitting journalism.
As a journalism major, I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that.
So I think this is a very, very, very good list. I don't have any discrepancies whatsoever with this list, I would say, except due to the roster alone, I would probably slip the Bucks up from A tier into the bottom of the S tier. I would not put them top of the S tier. But when you have Tom Brady, Leonard Fournette, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown is a wide receiver 3.
Antonio Brown post Steelers. It was like nothing crazy.
He caught a touchdown in the
That
Super Bowl.
whole team was a retirement team. It
No,
was
it
just
wasn't.
a last hurrah
We
for
beat
all of them.
the prime Kansas City
But that's
Chiefs.
Mahomes.
What
It's
are
not
you
the
talking
rest of the
about?
team.
What do you mean, but that's
No, I'm
Mahomes?
sorry,
He's
that's
been to the
Brady.
Super Bowl
That's
7
Brady
times
that
in the
beat-
last 9 years.
It's Brady that beat Mahomes.
No, it
Yeah?
was the defense that beat
Brady's
Mahomes.
greatness.
They didn't
No,
score a
it wasn't just
touchdown
Brady.
The entire game. They never scored. They got field goals.
He's right.
The
It
defense was good
it
too, but it was a
it
retirement home.
It was 31-9.
Yes, it was.
Retirement home or not,
But I
The
think,
Eagles beat the Chiefs.
they're
even
still
better.
plugging their ears with the ring.
But I think.
I mean, seriously.
I think if
I don't
any
think-
team
I don't
deserves
think
to move
S
up
tier.
a rank, it would be the Yankees. The Bucks do have a strong.
Okay, Jordan Evans does say that the Yankees, if any team was going to move up, it would be the Yankees. And honestly, that's kind of fair. I'm not going to do it personally. I would not do it personally, solely for the same reason Scott said earlier. But Scott, what do you got? You look like you were itching to say something.
Dude, you were reading off those names, and I was boiling like a steaming pot. I was
He's angry.
Dude, I was
He's
looking at
furious.
you, and I was looking back at Edgar, looking at you, looking at Edgar. I was looking at the floor, kind of thinking, and
He's gonna do
I'm
it.
gonna crack
He's gonna do it.
S tier for the Yankees.
No!
I'm sorry.
No! I thought he was pulling a Conor McGregor. I thought he was going to leave him off.
I apologize for absolutely nothing.
Okay, you know what? More room for the Bucks in A tier.
Man, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to keep the Bucks at A tier. Even though I did just have an argument with Mr. Cohen. I just didn't have an argument, kind of defending them, but he was trash talking my Bucks, man, and you
know
can't
what
do
I
that.
did? Because I can see into the future. You know, you might as well call me Zero or Lelouch from Code Geass, because I'm a genuine strategizer. I knew that Nick Cohen was gonna pull some dumb, stupid thing about my 2020 Bucks. So you know what team isn't on this list? That 1972 undefeated Dolphins team. You know why? Because
there
they're
would
not
have to
good.
There would have
They're
to be a
bad.
new tier above S just for them.
No, there wouldn't.
You were saving yourself work, and you know it.
No,
End the show.
no. Because
End
I
the
left
show.
teams off that list. They're still sitting there. I had an honorable mention. I gave it to Miami Hurricanes just to appease you a little bit, cause leaving off that
I'm not a
1972
Hurricanes
Dolphins
fan.
team. Huh?
I'm not a Hurricanes fan.
What are you talking about? You're a fan of every Miami team.
I'm so surprised
No.
you let that Hurricanes team off. That
There's an honorable
That
mention.
team was great.
LSU is a better college team.
2012
Definitely.
Heat and 72
Definitely.
Dolphins.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness,
that's a
definitely.
2012 Heat off of there. And I mentioned why.
I know. They're both S plus.
Oh.
S plus.
S plus.
Might as well put them down in the double D's. How about that? No, sir. No, sir. I'm going to keep them right where they are, in the word bank. How about that?
I'm also surprised, Scott, that you didn't move the Lightning up to A. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Didn't move the Lightning up to A. That's a good point.
Only
I'm
because.
surprised they're a B team, but I mean, you do got the Patriots in there as well. So
Yeah. Only because. Yeah, it was their second out of a back-to-back run. The year before was the COVID
Which is
time.
arguably Mickey Mouse year. Okay.
Arguably Mickey Mouse, arguably harder because you're playing in front of nobody.
Yeah,
However, you play the next year and you have like restrictions and a reconferencing just for that season where you have a conference full of Canadian teams which are known to choke up in the Stanley Cup finals and not get a Stanley Cup. You have the South. I think the Southeast Division was made up of like they added the Nashville Predators and I think they added the Dallas Stars, and it was a weird time because they wanted everyone to stay close together for this season. So I think with that being said, how things panned out with a whole league of Canadian teams and how Montreal came out of that. Yeah. Of course, we had players like Cole Caulfield on that Montreal team, but I can't really list anybody else who stuck out to me that much besides the loser himself, Corey Perry, who has lost, I think, five or four of the last 5.
So now it's 6.
NHL,
which is wild.
Stanley Cup playoffs. Yeah, it's 6.
We are right about at the end of our time. I will end you. I will leave you with this.
Are we?
Are we? Are we?
I think you're about 3 hours.
I think we're right about the end of our time, so I'll leave you with this. I have just received word that the Nashville Predators have signed Deshaun Watson. We are closing out the show. It's been a good day. Scott, thanks for coming on, dude.
It's been an honor, man.
Fun. It's been so much fun.
I hope to be back
again sometime, and maybe we'll do a little draft at some point. Maybe we'll have some fun with something.
Oh yeah, like a mock.
Thanks to Jordan Evans, Nick Cohen, Edgar Rod for being here. Special thanks to Edgar Rod for stepping in once more as producer. Maybe applause for Edgar Rodriguez. This guy's awesome.
No. All you.
This guy's the best.
All you.
And thanks Maddie Bracken. Thanks Scotty for coming on.
Yes, sir.
We'll see you next week. This has been the Combine, and run the outro and all that. Hooray! That's the end.
Oh yeah.